phase one of the corrective exercise continuum is inhibit. I'm going to demonstrate this through self-myofascial release using the foam roller. I'm going to be rolling the gastrocnemius soleus, which looks like this. And the idea is to gently roll until you find an adhesion, basically where it hurts, and then hold on that point for 30 to 90 seconds, depending on what you can bear. Next, I'm going to show SMR of the tensor fascia latae, which is a long muscle that goes from the hip all the way down to the knee. So again, just like with the previous one, you roll until you find, ouch, the bit where it hurts, that's where the adhesions are, and then you hold over that point for 30 to 90 seconds. Particularly with rolling the TFL, it's really important to hold from a strong core, just to make sure the rest of the body is in alignment, and that's also true for when you're rolling the gastrocnemius and soleus. I recommend just one set on each side, and like I said before, you hold on the adhesion for 30 to 90 seconds. Once you've inhibited the overactive myofascial tissue, the next step is to lengthen. The first, I'm going to demonstrate that through static stretching. The first one is of the gastrocnemius. And the goal is to get that heel right down to the floor until you feel the stretch into that calf muscle. The wall helps to give resistance to press against. And for optimum benefit, hold that for about 30 seconds. Secondly, to stretch the soleus, all you do is bend that back leg and you'll feel the stretch go into that soleus muscle. And again, you hold for approximately 30 seconds. And for the static stretches, like I said, approximately 30 seconds, and I recommend 2 sets, so 2 to one side and 2 to the other, alternating. The next phase is activation. So once you've inhibited and lengthened the overactive myofascial tissue, you want to activate the underactive. So I'm going to demonstrate the gluteus maximus. This is prone hip extension. And the goal is to lift for a count of 4, working through that concentric phase. So you lift for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold isometrically for a count of 2 and then lower for 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4 concentrically, hold isometrically, lower eccentrically for 1. I'll just demonstrate once more. Lift slowly for 4, 3, 2, 1, hold 2 and lower 1. I recommend for the activation 2 sets of between 10 to 20 reps, depending on what your goal is. And I also recommend between 70 to 80% maximum contraction. The next one is the gluteus medius. So it's just side lying, making sure pelvis, hips are stacked. Again, you lift for 4, 3, 2, 1 to your end range. Hold 1, 2, lower for 1. And lengthen and lift 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 1, and lower. I'll just show that once more. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 2, 1, and lower all the way down. Once you've done your activation techniques, it's important to do integration to make sure that the muscular is all working in synergy together. So I'm going to demonstrate the lunge to balance. Hands on hips for this one. Start with the feet parallel, hips width apart. Abdominals engaged, that's going to help you with the stability. You step forward so that you've got a 90-degree angle at the front knee and ankle and at the back knee and ankle, and then lift the back leg and hold for 2 seconds and then lower the leg down. I'll show that again. Again, abdominals engaged. Step forward to a lunge, making sure that pelvis is heavy. Neutral spine, abs engaged. Lift the back leg, hold, and lower it down. If you're wanting to add on more challenge, you might want to add on some arm movements. So you could step forward, reach the arms up, and then lift to balance. Open the arms out to the side, or any choreography that works with your student. For the integration, the ideal is, 10 reps on each side, and as you saw, I demonstrated that into the sagittal plane only. Once your client, your student is progressing, you can add on frontal and transverse plane.